to not discuss Taylor and Travis on this podcast because news outlets, tabloids, and AI, quite frankly, like to post only the quotes that they grab from whatever I say in reference to them.
The perfect way to ask her and to make it special, and we kept trying to tell them when you do it, that's what makes it special.
Just say know your partner, know who you're doing it for, and do it for the right reasons, baby. Everything else will be beautiful.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement, a family affair full of tears. Truth and forever, vows Taylor and Travis. Kelce's engagement isn't just lighting up headlines, it's officially a family production. From Travis' tearful proposal to Dad Ed dropping behind-the-scenes gems and Kylie keeping it hilariously real, the Kelce crew is serving up proof that this love story runs deeper than the usual celebrity fling. Let's talk proposal. When the Kansas City Chiefs' big man went down on one knee, it wasn't just the diamonds sparkling his eyes were, too. Yep, the famously tough tight end lost the battle against his own emotions. Palms, sweaty, voice cracking. Tears slipping out. Travis was looking less like the cool athlete stereotype and more like a man head over heels in love. And honestly, that's the kind of raw, heart and sleeve energy that screams, this isn't just for show. And here's the part that seals it. Travis didn't even try to play it off. He straight up admitted he's emotional and confessed the entire ride leading up to the proposal was nothing short of exhilarating. Then he said the words every Swiftie wanted to hear: he can't wait to spend forever with Taylor. Not let's see where it goes. Not one day at a time. He's talking forever. Super Bowl rings and wedding rings. Kelce's making sure both sit in the same playbook.
It was definitely, I'm an emotional guy, so there were a few tears here and there, but it's been an exciting ride up to this day, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life.
But here's where it gets even sweeter. Travis admitted Taylor didn't just steal his heart, she changed it. He says she's brought a whole new spark into his life, a joy that made him a better man. Let that sink in. This is an NFL superstar at the top of his game, yet he credits her for making him feel more grounded, happier, and more authentically himself than ever before. That's not just love, that's transformation. And when your partner makes you feel more at home in your own skin, that's not casual. That's next level, serious.
Brought excitement and a joy for life that made me a better man, made me a better person, and made me just that much more comfortable and
Of course, this engagement was never going to stay private for long. Travis wasted no time taking the big news straight to his podcast, where his brother joked it was basically the proposal heard around the world. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. This wasn't some hush-hush Hollywood no-comment rollout. Nope, Travis went all in. He owned the moment, soaked up the excitement, and made sure to thank literally everyone for the tidal wave of love and support coming their way.
Listen, Taylor, a giant congratulations for being engaged! Yeah! The proposal heard around the world!
And I appreciate everybody that reached out and sent something, and all the posts and all the excitement that's been going on. It's been really fun telling everybody who I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with.
That's a man who's proud of his choice, not hiding behind polished PR lines. And honestly, the way he still stumbles over calling her his fiancée. Adorable. Word is, he's downright giddy reintroducing her to friends with that shiny new title, like a kid showing off the coolest toy on the first day of school.
I felt that at the game, actually. It was my first time introducing Taylor as my fiance to a few of my teammates.
There we go.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Don't you get giddy saying it?
I did. Yeah, I still get giddy.
I love it.
It's exciting times.
He called the whole thing exciting, fresh, and still totally surreal. And let's be real, Liv, a 6'5" inches tight end who gets slammed by 300-pound linemen for a living still gets butterflies just saying the word fiancé. That's love on another level. Of course, he kept a few details under wraps like the bachelor party plans and guest list tea. Fair enough. Some plays stay in the playbook.
Are they invited to the bachelor party?
Bachelor party, man. How do you even know there's a bachelor party coming, you know?
I don't. I'm just asking this question on behalf of Jake and Brandon.
I haven't thought about it 1 second.
Yeah.
But he did leave us with one golden nugget. When you propose, you've got to know your person and do it for the right reasons. That's not just a line, that's real talk. The kind of wisdom you only hear from someone who isn't just playing the part, but actually living it.
Let's just say know your partner, know who you're doing it for, and do it for the right reasons, baby. Everything else will be beautiful.
Proposal secrets revealed. Turns out the big romantic play didn't exactly follow the original game plan. Believe it or not, Travis once imagined popping the question on water. Picture it, a boat at sunset, maybe even swans gliding by, if he was feeling dramatic. But in the end, he scrapped the nautical fantasy and chose something way more grounded: a lush, flower-filled garden just a few miles from home. And honestly, it was perfect. Forget Pinterest-worthy backdrops, the real magic was making the moment about her. That's next-level maturity from a guy who usually spends Sundays body-slamming linebackers.
Once thought I would do it on water, but you did it.
He didn't do it on water. He did it in water.
holding the ring while kicking your little feet, trying to fight the current. Terrible idea. Don't recommend it. That's my advice. People popping the question.
It really seals the deal. Travis didn't borrow anyone else's playbook. No cheesy reenactments of viral proposals. No Hollywood movie cliches. He flat out said, "The key is knowing who you're with and doing it for the right reasons." That's not vibes, that's intention. He wasn't out to impress Instagram. He was out to make Taylor feel like the only person in the world. Spoiler alert, it worked. And when the engagement announcement finally dropped, instant internet meltdown. Within minutes, their joint post had millions of fans liking, commenting, and ugly crying happy tears into their morning coffee. The caption, "Peak cheeky energy," comparing themselves to an English teacher and a gym teacher tying the knot. That's not just love, that's inside joke love, and that makes all the difference. Then, in true Big Brother fashion, Jason Kelce swooped in and hijacked the moment. He dubbed it the proposal heard around the world, screamed like a diehard fan at a rock concert, and basically became the hype man nobody asked for but everybody adored. His energy wasn't just about celebrating Travis. It was about welcoming Taylor straight into the glorious chaos of the Kelce clan. That kind of family embrace says it all. This isn't a fling, it's a full-on family celebration. Intro.
Travis and Taylor, a giant congratulations for being engaged! Yeah! The proposal heard around the world!
Here's the cherry on top when Taylor joined the Kelce Brothers podcast. Dad himself couldn't resist spilling a little tea. If you thought Travis was the only one dropping details, think again. Enter Ed Kelce, proud father, ultimate hype man, and apparently the family's unofficial storyteller. According to Ed, the engagement didn't actually happen when the world thought it did. Nope. Turns out the big moment went down 2 weeks earlier in a garden in Lee's Summit. So while fans were busy refreshing Instagram and crying over the English teacher marries gym teacher caption, Taylor and Travis were already sitting on their little secret, grinning like kids who just got away with stealing the last cookie. It was classic Swift-level suspense, keeping the world waiting, then dropping the bombshell like a surprise album release. And, of course, Dad added even more rom-com flair. Travis had actually been plotting this for months, and originally wanted to delay the proposal for some giant, over-the-top spectacle. But apparently, Taylor was getting a little antsy. And that's when Ed stepped in with some sage, no-nonsense dad wisdom. "Son, you could do it on the side of the road. It's still special if you mean it." Boom, proposal, fast-tracked. Even NFL superstars need a dad pep talk sometimes to stop overthinking and just go for it.
It was a couple weeks ago that Travis got it done after a few weeks of prodding from myself and from Scott Swift. He was going to do it, but wanted to find the perfect, the perfect way to ask her and to make it special. And we kept trying to tell him, when you do it, that's what makes it special. So don't fret on where, or just get it done.
The setup itself was deceptively simple but absolutely perfect. Just a casual "let's grab a glass of wine before dinner" detour. Smooth, right? Except instead of clinking Merlot glasses, Travis dropped to one knee in the middle of a flower-filled garden. Forget stadiums, yachts, or over-the-top productions. This was intimate, personal, and from the way Papa Kelce described it, nothing short of beautiful. And what really seals the deal? What happened next? There was no waiting for a press release, no carefully staged PR rollout. The very first thing they did after Taylor said yes was whip out their phones and FaceTime the parents. His mom, his dad, her folks. Everyone heard the news firsthand, straight from the couple. That's not Hollywood behavior, that's pure family-first energy. Ed even confessed he wasn't anywhere glamorous when the call came in. He was literally at a Philadelphia Eagles practice when his phone buzzed with the happy news. Imagine watching drills 1 minute, then learning your son just got engaged to the biggest pop star on the planet the next. Talk about emotional whiplash. And here's the kicker: Ed admitted he'd half expected Travis to propose during last year's NFL season. So this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment move. It had been brewing for a while. The fact that it finally happened in August, a month Swifties know carries special meaning for Taylor, almost makes it feel destined. Thanks to Papo Kelce, we basically got the full play-by. And then there's Kylie Kelce, who handled the engagement buzz in her own refreshingly real way. Fans were quick to notice she didn't rush to Instagram with confetti emojis or gushing captions, which of course set the speculation mill spinning. But Kylie later cleared the air on her own podcast, and honestly, her explanation made total sense. Timing: the episode's airing right after the announcement had already been recorded, before she even knew about the proposal. No conspiracy, no shade, just a classic scheduling quirk.
Comment on the engagement? Hey, has she congratulated Travis and Taylor on their engagement? So if you record before the announcement was posted, you got it right. Yep. You're with.
Kylie made another point that was refreshingly normal. XH doesn't need to blast every family milestone across the internet. Why? Because she's got something even better: their phone numbers. She can text, call, face, or just congratulate them in person, like, you know, a regular human being.
You have a relationship personally with them that no one else is involved in because it's your relationship. And so I don't need to come out here and make statements when I already talked to them. You see what I'm saying? I don't need you to clickbait my shit.
Kylie also confessed she treads lightly when it comes to talking about Taylor and Travis on her podcast. Why? Because the second she says anything, her words get cherry-picked and blasted into headlines she never asked for. And honestly, who needs that headache? Still, she made one thing crystal clear: she's over the moon about the engagement, saying she feels grateful to welcome Taylor into the family officially.
I would like to put out that I have made a very conscious effort to not discuss Taylor and Travis on this podcast because news outlets, tabloids, and AI, quite frankly, like to post only the quotes that they grab from whatever I say in reference to them. It's okay that Time made it so that we didn't congratulate them in the last episode, and also that I don't always have to comment on what they're doing in their lives. Incredibly happy for them. We are so excited that they are taking this next step. The girls are so excited to get another aunt. I am so truly happy for them, and I feel so grateful that we get to welcome Taylor into our family.
So no, there's no distance here, just healthy boundaries, and fans were here for it. Some even joked they were jealous of Kylie's casual flex that she can just text Taylor whenever she wants. Others praised her for modeling what real balance looks like, proving it's totally okay to keep some things private, even when you're orbiting the biggest pop star on the planet. At the end of the day, Kylie came across as low drama, genuinely supportive, and refreshingly real. She's thrilled for her brother-in-law and soon-to-be sister-in-law, but she doesn't feel the need to put on a performance for social media. And honestly, in a world where everyone overshares, that quiet, behind-the-scenes support might just be the strongest statement of all. That's it for this video. Folks, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time with more buzz.